Hey, this is Sophia Wren, and I know what it's like to kind of fall off your habits. Like, let's say you are disrupting your schedule, going out to an event, like I did, and then you get home, or you're on vacation, and then you get home, and you're thinking, okay, well, I'm trying to get my head back into gear, trying to get back on track with my goals and my habits. Habits could be like meditation, or doing some kind of healing modality, or writing, or making a to-do list, or any of those habits that you need to do, doing the dishes. We all have things that we should really do like once a day, several times a week to kind of keep us on track with where we want to be. And it's so, it happens that things change and we just kind of get off. And what do we do? So recently I was interviewed on air. I got to be on air in Maine, and by my friend Bettina and Ross, and it was called Life Simplified Radio, and I just posted it on my blog so you can hear the full interview. But I do want to give you a few tips just to kind of give you something to walk away from if you only have a minute. And the first thing to ask yourself is like, why was I doing this thing in the first place? If you have a habit or a goal you've fallen off of, ask yourself why and do a little thinking to a friend or to your journal. Like, why was that working for me? And get clear on what worked. That way you can try to carry that over to now. The second thing is you have to acknowledge that sometimes things change and you don't necessarily have to do everything the same you were doing before. You might need to switch things up. I think creative people, from all the people I've worked with, from myself, like we really thrive on novelty. So it's like a balance between having structure and feeling free to be able to do whatever you want. So when things start to become an obligation or a chore, it's time to switch something up, whether it's the notebook that you keep track of things in, or if you're using an app, or the order, or maybe you just need to introduce something new, take something away. And one of the big habits that I recommend is writing yourself a letter. Write yourself a letter to kind of think out all the things that are going through your head about missing your habits, trying to get back on track, what it's doing for you, what it's not doing for you now, and ask yourself, what do I need to do next? And whatever you get, even if it seems tangential or doesn't make any sense, go listen to yourself and do that thing, and that's going to help you to figure out how to get back in tune with your inspiration again, how to get back on track. So these are some tips, and then there's a really great interview on my site, sophiawren.com/blog. I'm going to post it in the comments, and check that out if you like this conversation and you want more tips and examples. I basically coach Bettina in the episode on how to get back on track with her habits. So good luck, you guys. Have a great day, and hope you make fast progress on everything you're working on.